It is 9 years, almost to the day, since we first met. It was the 20th of July of 2016 that we first came down here, and since then you have been growing all the barley that goes into Cotswolds Single Malt Whisky.
We're really proud that we've been able to supply you with the product that you need. We think we make a good job of it here in the Cotswolds, and we're specialist barley people. We've been doing it all my life, and the farm has always grown barley well, and it suits the farm, and the Cotswold soil produces nice barley.
I think for us it's not so much a question of does where it's grown change the flavor of it. It's how it's grown, it's who grows it, and it's the fact that we get to know you and we get to know where it's made and where it's come from, and there's something that just feels really good about that, and I'm just really happy to have had this relationship now for coming up on 10 years.
There's a lot of trust between us, that we do the job as well as we can, and we know what you want, and we're trying to produce the malt that you need, the barley that you need for malting, and I think that's our skill as farmers, is to know the fields that we can grow barley well on, and it produces nice malting barley which you can, when you get it, you know it's going to be good.
And you told me that many years ago. You said that you save your best stuff for Warminster maltings, where we get our barley floor malted in the old-fashioned way, and so we've basically sort of spared no expense in having it grown nearby by folks who we know and trust and like, and malted by hand.
When I sort of came into the farming business over 50 years ago, the farm was, about 3/4 of the farm was growing spring barley, and so it's just the soil suits spring barley, and produces a nice berry that malts well. My great-grandfather came from Stonesfield and took the tenancy of the farm here in 1878, and the first year he was farming, it rained every day, and they hardly harvested anything, but somehow or other he survived, and the business has developed over the years.
So you're coming up on 150 years of green family farming here. And we're actually on the Blenheim Estate.
We are indeed, yes. This land is owned by the Duke of Marlborough Blenheim Estates.
But you've been here for a very long time, and 5 generations, and growing barley, growing oats, growing potatoes.
Yes, and years ago they used to have some cattle and cows and sheep and pigs, and but they've all gone by the wayside, and we concentrate on growing crops now.
How's this year been?
Well, it's been very dry. It's been a real challenge to be a farmer this year, and the winter was exceptionally wet, and then suddenly at the end of February it stopped raining. We had no rain in March and very little since, and it's been a real struggle, but surprisingly we've got a harvest.
The ability that you've had in almost every year since we started working together to put out a very high quality crop.
It's nice of you to say, because farming isn't an exact science. You have plans that you're going to sow on this date, and it's all going to grow nicely, and then you harvest on this date. But it's been every year is totally different, and this year we're having the earliest harvest that we've had since 1976, which was an exceptional year. We're not as dry as 1976, but we're the next driest since that year. I used to have a story, well I still have the story, that we never start harvest in July, and in 1976 we started harvest in July and finished in July. Whereas this year, yes, we're well on with harvest in July, but we won't get finished this month. So, but it is an exceptional year.